Hey everybody, it's Bobby Rappin here, and I'm talking to you about the science of getting rich, and we're on day 2, chapter 2. So this is an interesting one. Um, this is something that I had to work at to get a breakthrough with. Do you believe you have the right to be rich? Do you really, deep in your heart, believe that you have the right to be wealthy? Something else to think about is what does being rich mean to you personally? Because it can mean so many different things to all of us. I was raised with kind of a poverty mentality. We were very, very poor. I was raised by my grandparents. And we lived on a farm. We rented the farm. In fact, it wasn't even ours. But it was very low finances. And I was taught not to expect anything. And that's kind of the mentality I grew up with. And so the question that the science of getting rich brings to us is really interesting to me, not only with how I was raised, but also with my Christian faith. Because now when I first became a Christian, I was hearing a lot of things like, money's the root of all evil and all of this. And that's nonsense. One thing I want you to know with all my heart. Hi, Janessa. Hi, Anya. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me live. I really appreciate it. So if you are joining live, I got to remember to say this. Please leave a comment below so I can say hi to you. And if you're joining on the replay, let me know also, because I like to come back and say hi to everybody. All right. Hey, Ron, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. So what I was going to say is if you're coming from a faith background, a Christian background, and this is my perspective, okay? Not saying that you have to have that perspective, but if you are coming from that perspective, please know that God wants us to live in abundance. He does not want us to live in lack. He does not want us to maintain poverty, to show our honor and love for him or in any other way. We are to be his hands and feet. We cannot be his hands and feet if we are living with nothing. If we have nothing to give, we need that ability to reach out and help people. And so we need to change our mindset that God wants more for us. Christ came to give us life more abundantly till it's overflowing. So what does overflowing mean? Imagine a water pail. Okay, you're filling up the water pail. I do this to water some of my stuff in my greenhouse. I fill the water pail up, right? Well, what if I don't quit filling it up? What happens? It overflows. It overflows, and everything around it gets touched by that water that's overflowing, right? The abundance. And that's what we should be. We should be living so abundantly. We're overflowing and touching everybody that we surround. And that is what I want in my life. And that is why I love this book so much. And so if you do want this book, let me know. Reach out to me because I can get it to you, and you're welcomed in my group, Thriving Success and Duplication. I'll post that below for you if you want in there. Let me know. So what's your definition of rich? Let me know below. Do you know what your definition of rich is? Is it just money, or is it what you want to become? I heard that today in one of the trainings I'm going through with Robert Hall as my mentor and my other mentor, Melody Riba. Rich is, the definition is actually what you want to become. That's success. So I really had to start thinking about that. I want to become someone that I can touch other people's lives in a tangible way, to bring meaning to them, to help them, to help them get out of maybe the mire and grime that they may find themselves in. And so this is an awesome resource. Also, you can't be what you have a judgment upon. If you're judgmental about something, you can't attain that. You're not going to attain that if you have a judgmental or critical attitude about it, or the people that already have that. Okay, so we need to think our stinking thinking, right? We need to change what we're thinking about in terms of that. So if you have a bad attitude about, rich people or making money, because that's kind of how I was raised. I was raised with that kind of attitude, that mentality against people that had a lot of money because we were so poor. So make sure that you watch yourself with that and the words you say to yourself. So you'll never be able to help others if you don't think you have the right to be wealthy. So you need to stop thinking that too if you're thinking that way. Look at it this way. How do you want to help others? So how exactly, you need to start thinking about this. Write it down. How exactly do you want to help others? Do you want to support missions, ministries, charities? Well, how are you going to do that? It either takes time or money or both. So you need the ability to have the time, or you need the finances, or you need both. So that's what we're called to do in helping others. So I wanted to make it short today, and that's all I've got. So if you do want that book, it's an awesome resource. Reach out to me and I'll get it to you, or you can get in my group, okay? So I hope you have an awesome, awesome day. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.